showtime.
Hey, Myth, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you.
Please subscribe to Sharonatsea Travel. Thank you.
Well, hello everyone. Good evening.
I am so excited to be back here on a Monday night. I can't even contain myself, Sharon.
Oh my gosh.
I am out of control. Super, super excited. It has been 3 long weeks till we've seen.
Two?
No, 3, because we had our show on a Monday.
Yeah.
Then we had a week off. Then we didn't have one. Then we had a week off. Then we didn't have one. Then we had a week off, and now we're back. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since I've seen you and you and you and you and you and you and all those people out there, and I am super, super psyched about it. You know what else? I know all the people out there are probably going, "Oh, hey Jamie, you had 3 weeks. Couldn't you make a new intro video?" Well, guess what? No, I didn't. I didn't make a new intro video.
It crossed your mind yesterday, though.
It crossed my mind yesterday at 7:30 p.m. I said, "Sorry, I got to go to bed." And the other thing that I've just realized after not being having the show is I watched the 3 minutes of video that we always start the Monday night show with, and it is awesome. We've had a lot of great times.
Yeah.
There is a lot of activity, a lot of videos, a lot of content that's just old, that's pre-pandemic from years ago, and there's some good stuff out there. So make sure, if you haven't seen it, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And of course, you got to subscribe, because if you're not subscribed and you try to comment, you can't. You have to be subscribed for a minimum of, do you know the minimum time frame?
1 minute?
1 minute. That's right. 1 minute you have to be subscribed, at least, to come in here and start commenting. So
But I think we do need
that's
a new
the deal.
intro eventually here, because we've had so many new, we've had a lot of new cruises and things since.
We have had a lot of stuff.
Fun.
The chat is blowing up. Thank you so much. The biggest question: how's the bathroom? Get off my ass, Kevin
Hey,
Brubaker.
We did not take time
Somebody
off.
kick him out of here.
Well-
I don't know if even the mods are out there yet.
We didn't take time off for the bathroom, but I was hoping that maybe a little bit of it would have got completed. But it's still
everything's prioritized, and now the bathroom. Although the bathroom has come along, it's much more farther along than it was.
I think last
but
time,
I'm not ready to shower in it yet.
Last time on our show, I think you had mentioned that we had accomplished part of it. The whole bottom's in now.
Yes.
We just have to tile it up and stuff. So it's coming along. So hopefully that'll be done soon, and I can shower in my own.
Blaine from Really Creative Travel said, "Mod me up and I'll kick him out." Thank you, Blaine. Blaine, is Blaine getting his 20,000 subscriber cruise anytime soon? Asking for a friend.
Just a few months away.
In a few months away? Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, Crazy Cat Traveler. The amazing nautical nurse Nancy. She may or may not be here. She is on a cruise.
Yeah.
She is on the Carnival Pride with
Panama Canal.
with the Q's Cruisers. I think with Dave and Brandy. And happy birthday, Dave Whiting. It's his birthday just yesterday.
Yeah.
I think he turned like 26 or something like that. He's a very young guy. The two of them, him, Dave and Brandy. They're barely in their early 20s, I think, those guys. So happy birthday to him, and I hope they have a great time. And of course, Leanne Francisconi, she should be here any minute. She's probably right now chasing her puppy around the backyard, trying to make sure it doesn't poop everywhere, because she's got that beautiful new puppy, Oliver, and that dog is running her rampant. She said it takes more time to take care of that dog than any of her children.
Like having a new baby. I think.
It is. It's unbelievable. David Smith says, "Someone unsubscribed me. That's weird." See, that's what's important. You have to check and make sure you're subscribed every once in a while. Some channels will be like, "Hey, there was a purge. Check your subscribe." I don't know. I just double check every once in a while, and that's it. That is it. Brandon Harrelson said, "What about 100,000 subscribers?" Brandon, we're very, very happy to have cracked 40,000 subscribers over this past week and a half, and we couldn't be more proud and excited about that. We have not. I mean, listen, the last 6 months since our we've been active, but not nearly as active as we were pre-pandemic with all of Sharon's amazing tip videos and stuff. And we're just super happy to have you guys here with us and still be having fun.
Hopefully more stuff is coming soon. We've just had a busy start to this year.
Hold on, people are blowing up. People are loving my shirt here, Sharon. They said, "I need that shirt."
Oh, that shirt will.
This shirt's going to be available soon. Hold on, check this out. All right. This cruise is off the chisel, Sharonatsea Travel.
Yeah, there's going to be that shirt and another one, which It has a martini glass on it with the little logo ships really tiny.
Don't give it away. People will feel it.
Glass.
That show will be on the ship show next week if you talk about it right now.
It says
that shirt will be.
That one says
that show.
I like
I'm
it
out of
dirty.
control.
I like it dirty. I think
I like it dirty.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that is right. T, thank you so much. So much for the super chat.
They will
That's
either
very
be
nice of you.
on our Teespring or Spreadshirt. One of those.
Coming soon. We'll make an announcement
within the next couple of weeks.
And cheers to everybody. I am so excited. I know we don't have cocktails as much as we used to on the live stream because things have just been so busy. But tonight is different. Cheers to you.
Oh, I have
Sharon.
a new cup.
You've got a new glass from a dear friend of ours.
Yeah, a friend of mine gave this to me over the weekend. It says, "Let's make poor decisions."
Pour, P-O-U-R.
Nice.
You get it?
Yeah. So
Unbelievable.
I thought this was really cool. So.
Very nice. Beast State in 67. I'm so glad to hear that, Bill. A little while ago, Michelle said, let's go to the casinos. Then she said, wait, no, we can't go out. Sharon at Sea is on tonight.
Aww.
Thank you. Thank you, Heidi, for promoting the likes and the thumbs up. Very, very nice. And I know there may not be a ton of you out there tonight. Some of the crew might be like, wait, are they even on? Are they back? Are they not back? Whatever. We'll get them all back. Everything will be okay. We're just glad to have you guys here. And that you're here to have a good time. Stephanie Davey, first time on Royal. What can I expect on the Windjammer and the Windjammer?
Well, is it just? It's pretty close to most all the other cruise lines as far as a buffet. I mean, it's just it's a buffet. Maybe it's a little better than a Carnival buffet. Probably maybe not as good as a Norwegian buffet. If you've been on either of those cruise lines before, I don't know what other cruise lines you've been on. But it's kind of a in between those for the most part. And it depends on what ship too.
You know, I come in here and take a beating. Steven Z said the back of the shirt should be halfway tiled shower, and it says we're halfway there. Yeah, and then maybe a picture of me just singing, "Whoa, we're halfway there." You guys, I'll give you a little tip for that comment.
Yeah, hopefully in the next few weeks we will post a picture of our new shower on the cruise crew. Yes,
and the old shower, and then I'll make it seem like I just started it last week and it got done in the blink of an eye.
What?
You got that right. That's when. Let's see. Crazy Cat Travel said that's when you announce some awesome new group cruise news, and those that aren't here get jealous that the diehards heard it first. Oh, well, listen. Speaking of cruise news,
we don't have any new group cruise news,
but we have new news for existing group cruises.
But we got a lot going on with the group cruises that we have planned.
That is right. You are absolutely right about that.
Oh my gosh,
you have been busy as a biscuit. You doing your thing, the whole team with the Vlogger Extravaganza doing their team. Blaine says, I know you'll talk about it, but thanks for all the stuff you're doing to getting the Vlogger hotels ready. Yes, that was amazing. And you are literally working on. Are you working on getting more rooms? Because the rooms that you had almost practically sold out or something like that? I'm a little on the outside, but give me the update.
I had rooms for 2 nights, and since some people booked just the 1 night there, I have some rooms still for the first night, which no one's going to stay the first night and not the second night, right? So I'm working on getting some more rooms for the last night so that there will be more rooms, I guess, for the 2 nights so that it all works out. Anyway, it's kind of complicated, but right now they're showing sold out. They are sold out, but I do have a few rooms for the first night, like I said. But we need to get some more added on for the second night. So yeah. Anyways, for the next few days, hopefully that'll be all worked out, and there'll be a few more rooms available. But it is pretty much sold out. The Hilton that it will be at.
Well, can you give a little behind the scenes? I don't know if I'm putting you on the spot here. A little behind the scenes of the process of getting these rooms, and I don't know if that's something you're comfortable talking about, or how it all works.
We went. We have some group rooms held, some options for the people in the group. Since it's such a large group, we decided to put some options out there to help save people a little money. And so we have some options out there. So people in the group can click on a specific link, whichever hotel they want to stay at, and they can book that room. So, some of us are staying at some hotels, some at other hotels, as far as the vloggers go. So we'll be all over the place.
Yeah, and that's up to them to kind of announce. We will be at the Hilton on St. Charles.
The Hilton New Orleans St. Charles.
Hilton New Orleans St. Charles. That's where we'll be hanging out. Yeah. And you can probably find me at the Luke bar right next door. The Hilton doesn't have a bar.
It's like
It doesn't have a
seafood restaurant,
it doesn't have a
isn't it?
restaurant in it, but adjacent to it, like attached to it, is their restaurant. They have some affiliation
Oh,
with,
it's really good.
and it's called the Luke, and it looks like it's hot fire. I mean, hot fire. It may be like out of my. I'm not classy enough to go in there. I'm barely
I
chip
don't
show
know.
classy on a good day. This thing may not be, but you know what? You wouldn't really know that I'm not that classy because Sharon, I don't know if you know this, but I was on the cover of GQ magazine.
Really?
Did you know that? Did any of you guys know that? Did you guys see the GQ magazine that just came
my
out?
goodness.
If you, me and a couple of my buddies from the last group cruise were on the cover. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing. Look at this. GQ, it's Boys Night. It's an exclusive edition. The rooster is on there. Bagak grabbing life by the subcockles. And I can't, hold on. It's off the chisel with Jamie, it says. The man, the myth, the legend, it's Randy, one night only. I mean, this is one of the greatest covers. I heard this episode is flying off the shelves, or this edition, I should say, flying off the shelves.
We're gonna have to
the
pray.
newsstands everywhere. So make sure you guys get your copy of GQ magazine before it's too late. I will autograph it. If you guys find a copy, I will autograph it. So keep that in mind. And you'll be good to go. I feel like, I'm not even sure we answered the poor gal that question about the Windjammer. If you go to the Windjammer, you will find some pretty darn good buffet-oriented food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
And that's been our experience. It's been a
There's-
little hit or miss
I
on,
mean,
just like any other cruise
Yeah.
line buffet
We've
on
been
the
on,
Windjammer.
probably some of the newer ships may have a little better options than some of the older ships. That's what we usually find over across the different cruise lines. So,
Yes.
and that was kind of what we found the two different royal ships we've been on.
Yep. Yes. It was funny when we were on the Navigator not so long ago. They had some great options, but once we got into the options, they weren't that great.
Yeah, they
if that
looked
makes
good.
sense.
It was
It
like-
looked great.
it was
on
like-
paper. It was amazing.
It was like when you go somewhere and they have all that fake food out that looks really perfect, like in pictures and everything. It looked like that out, all kinds of seafood things laid out. But then when you went to taste it, it wasn't that good.
Yes,
it
it
was just been sitting too long. It was kind of like,
Look at who chimed in here with the super chat. One of our favorite gals in the world.
aw, Mary Barkley, hello.
Mary says, "Welcome back, kids. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's amazing, Mary. We cannot wait to see you again on a cruise. You and Jack. Give him a big hug for me, if you would. Just an extra special hug. Maybe a little smooch on the cheek as well while you're in there. Okay, that would be fantastic." Michelle M said, "NCL Sky Cruise I just did was fantastic. Can't wait for another NCL. I know,
Yeah.
us too.
Yeah,
Our next NCL is until when?
October.
October on the Prima on our little junior mini group cruise.
Yeah.
It's a monster group cruise with about 6 other cabins, I think, besides us.
No, that one, that one's very small.
Mm.
The prices when we first held the cabins, they weren't badly priced, but they, being the Prima, the new ship, I mean, they jumped up. They're probably
yeah.
almost double of what they were when I first held some cabins. So it's pricey. I'll tell you right now, it's pricey,
Mm-hmm.
and so really, and the timing, people just didn't book. Really.
Well,
So,
yeah, because
but
they
we
just
have a few
they
people.
literally just saw us on the breakaway this past October as we tried to get to Bermuda
Well-
on a 7-day cruise, and we couldn't get in until the last
And we
day.
already have a group cruise over Thanksgiving. We already had that before we announced this one.
Mm-hmm.
And there's quite a few people on that one. So that probably had something to do with it too. But that's okay. It's going to be a fun little group on the Prima, and the ship's going to be amazing.
I'm not
We're
even
gonna
worried
explore
about getting off the ship at
Yeah.
all. I just want to check out the Prima and everything that brand new ship has to offer.
Yeah,
I wonder if we'll see.
and I'm not
I
even
bet
gonna
you will
think
see
about
Robbie
Bermuda this
O'Malley
time.
there. Robbie, I saw you in the chat earlier, my friend. Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well up there in the great Northeast.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you on the new NCL Prima. That is going to be, what's it going to be?
That will be off the chisel.
That'll be off the chisel.
Yeah,
for sure.
I cannot wait to get on
For
the
sure,
ship.
for
That's
sure.
probably one of the ships I'm really looking forward to.
People
the
are
most.
raving about the jacket that I had in that cover photo. They're going to be sending. They want to mail their edition in for
Oh my
a
gosh.
signature. People are saying how I rock the blazer. The edition is sold out in New York City. Pam S said, "Thank you, Pam.
wow.
That is fantastic
Okay.
to hear. Very, very nice." Nancy Rafalian said, "Sharon and Jamie, what are the best things to do on the Mardi Gras? Give me 3 things you got to do on the Mardi Gras."
Bolt. I mean, if you're not afraid, go on Bolt.
Okay. Bolt is the roller coaster, by the
Yeah.
way. Don't just bolt. Don't
Yeah,
leave the
sorry.
Mardi Gras. We're not telling you to leave it by
Yeah,
saying bolt.
yeah, don't bolt off.
Don't bolt off.
Okay, so go to the fortune teller bar only because that's a bar that's just unique and different,
Yes.
and some of the drinks with the big bubbles on the glass that it's just cool. It's just a cool, unique thing to do. And try Emerald's. Emerald's was really good. I was surprised because it's not the kind of food I really would go for too much in restaurants. I'm kind of picky, more not a big spicy eater type of person. But I really enjoyed it.
Emerald's
and there was a couple other things I thought of too when we were thinking about the Mardi Gras.
Well, I will tell you this: if you're a bourbon style alcohol drinker, then I would say what was it? The Brass Magnolia, great bar. The Fortune Teller, if you want like a smoky kind of mystical. Something you've never seen before kind of drink experience. If you like vodka and fun alchemists who will create you a wild and crazy drink, then go to the Alchemy Bar.
But I'll say the Fortune Teller bar was way more fun than the Alchemy Bar on the Mardi Gras for me.
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay.
That's for you. I can have a good time with the
Alchemy on other cruise ships, but the Mardi Gras, I like the Fortune.
That's because you were spoiled. If you saw the beginning, we've been spoiled by the likes of some of the most amazing alchemists that are out there. So when we see other folks that are just good bartenders, we're like, hey, where's all the flipping and the dancing and the singing and the craziness? But maybe you'll get lucky, maybe, and you will see some of that action there. Congratulations, Gamer Girl 101. It's my last week of school before spring break. Congratulations.
Great.
Don't forget to study over spring break.
Yeah.
You'll be that much smarter when you get back.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. All right, I got to jump ahead a little bit. I'm getting behind in the chat here. What is the availability of cabins for the Vlogger cruise looking like? People still may be wanting to book.
It is, I don't know, I'm going to say selling out. The rooms are more limited. I still have cabins available in the allotment that every so often I will grab more rooms if I can. I don't know how many more I'll be able to grab when I have rooms through, that are good through, let's see, what is it? I think it's almost the end of April. I don't know. I'll see if I can grab some more after that. It really just depends. Once it gets so full, they don't allow you to grab.
Yes, and the prices are going up.
The prices are kind of, they change. Every time I grab more rooms, the prices change. So that's why some people have different prices sometimes within the group because the other travel agents do the same as well when you grab more rooms. So that's why sometimes prices may be a little less, a little more for other people, and it's
listen. If you drag your feet, if you snooze, you lose. That's the reality of it. For the folks that booked right out of the gate, they probably got some of the better deals.
They got the best price. The ones that booked right out of the gate.
Susan White, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad you're back. We are glad that you're glad because when you're glad, it makes us glad to be here, knowing that you're glad. And then we're glad. And I don't know who's gladder, but we are definitely as glad as you are, if not more glad. Thank you, Susan White. Yes. We appreciate it very much. Teague Neal said, Oasis Class Royal Buffets are incredible. The Wonder Buffet is absolutely incredible. Huge. They're biggest ever.
Oh, I can imagine.
I don't disagree with you, but I will tell you this. I walked into the buffet on Symphony of the Seas, and it was pre-pandemic, and there were hundreds of people, and that thing was blown up. It was a hot mess. Half the dishes were empty. There was food all over the. Any buffet can be torn down in a hot second by the crowd.
That was a while ago. That was when it was new, but I'm sure the buffet on the Wonder is amazing. I'm sure that ship looks amazing.
The Travel Life, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Damien, Sharon. We can't wait to meet you guys and everyone else on the Vlogger cruise. It will be amazing. A lot of Vlogger stuff. Yeah. We went from everyone is starting to freak out about what's happening on the Vlogger cruise. All of a sudden, in the last week and a half,
everyone wants things.
Hotels are out, that was a challenge. And Sharon will downplay it all she wants. And I know that others are working on that too within the group. So everyone's working hard. But watching Sharon communicating with the Hilton, and it's tricky because if you get too many rooms and they don't sell, you can be in a pickle financially. And I'm not going to get too deep into it, and Sharon probably doesn't want me to, but I'm just saying that when you commit to these rooms as a travel person, you are financially committed to the rooms. And there is a chance that you get stuck financially, and you could be responsible for rooms that do not get taken, and that's part of the deal, and that comes with the territory. But that's a reality of doing it. and it's not like it's not a profitable venture doing the rooms. It's just great for everybody to know where we're going to be and bring everybody as close together as possible. So so that's been great. And then all of a sudden, we'll talk more about it, but you were the one who hooked up the one excursion for Cozumel, one of our favorites, Paradise Beach Club. We're going back, baby. We're going back to Paradise Beach. Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
When we were there on our last cruise, on the Vista, the Celebration cruise.
Oh, yes. And that video will be coming soon.
I had talked to them about it. And so when I got home, they emailed me back, and they actually took the Paradise Beach off the calendar, so no one can actually book it that day.
They took it off the chisel.
It's reserved for our group. So the first 550 people in our group that book it it's going to be just for our whole group for that day.
Yes. Actually, I've been thinking what's funny is there were probably about 25 other people that had already booked it, just booked it for whatever. Some people in the group, and probably just an unsuspecting, nice, sweet family from like Arkansas or something,
maybe,
that are going on a cruise and said, let's try out, honey, let's take this, just us and the kids. It's our first trip ever. First time to Cozumel. Let's go to that nice beach club, Paradise Beach. I heard it's really nice and mellow and it's chill and it'll be a nice, pleasant experience. Just us with the family. And they're going to be sitting there, and all of a sudden 550 of us on the Vlogger Extravaganza are going to come rolling in there, running around, throwing down 40-ounce beers, getting crazy, doing things in the pool that you probably shouldn't do. And it's going to be out of control. And I feel bad. I apologize now to the sweet family that was expecting a nice little afternoon.
But it should be a lot of fun.
It will be. Larry Thomas, you're back from another cruise.
Hey,
hello, Sharon,
Larry.
Jamie, and the SASC cruise crew. Hope everyone's doing well. We just got off a cruise celebrating my birthday and 1 year anniversary of retirement. Let's keep cruising. Congratulations, Sharon. Larry Thomas's birthday.
I know.
Give it to him.
Happy birthday, Larry. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Larry.
Happy birthday to you.
Larry is one of the three Larrys. There's actually four Larrys, but one Larry only comes out for certain adventures thanks to Wanda Byram. But there are officially three Larrys, and he's one of them. Larry, and Larry. And congratulations on your retirement. 1 year. If we could all just retire like you did, Larry, the world would be a much better place. Much better. On the breakaway, what are the two best specialty restaurants? And is there just absolutely no way to get any Coke on board? Said Tess Lamont. Well, Tess, listen, we don't do drugs, so I don't know how to get Coke on board. You're going to have to talk to somebody else about that.
No, you cannot.
But as far as the specialty restaurants.
Soda on board, Norwegian. So it's Pepsi. They are Pepsi.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
And you have to drink your Coke in the ports.
Yes, but the two specialty restaurants on the breakaway?
What did I like? I like
Ocean Blue.
Ocean Blue.
Especially when there's not rude people 3 tables next to us. Talk about that another time.
What was the other one I liked? I'm getting the Encore and breakaway. I'm trying to think.
You can get them mixed up. It's okay.
What else did we eat at? Oh, we ate at the other one we ate at Italian. I'm trying to remember the other one that we ate at.
I don't remember the other. Why am I blanking out on this? Somebody help me out. Where did we eat? Where did we eat?
I am trying to remember.
Meanwhile, Rob from Life with Favor is pointing out that the Prima is lots of dollar signs. Come on, Rob.
It is.
Take Favor. She deserves the best, doesn't she? Doesn't she deserve the best? I mean, Life with Favor. What would it be if Life with Favor was on the Prima with us? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Hi, Jeffrey Moy. How you doing? Robbie O'Malley said that will be a party. Robbie, it's going to be a party, and I can't wait to party with you, Sunshine. It's going to be fan-freaking-tastic. So we did Ocean Blue. We did not do Cagney's.
No.
I know you're saying you're thinking of other restaurants.
It was good. I can't remember.
Oh my God, we did the teppanyaki.
Oh, that's what it was.
And that was freaking awesome.
That was really good.
That was fantastic.
I would highly suggest doing the teppanyaki.
Yes, there's like a French place or something that's a little too fancy for us, but I heard it's not shabby.
That place I've heard was really good from other people. We just didn't go because we didn't know if Matthew would really eat everything there. So
yes. Deb Moser, nice to see you again. How are you? Deb, you never know. We might see you again at some point this year. We, really quick, just to touch base on it. You're not anticipating me talking about it, but I will. The yearly get-together, the once-a-year get-together in September, the meet and greet extraordinaire. It's been in Vegas for 2 years now. We put a lot of effort into looking at Nashville, Tennessee as a place to potentially go. It is crazy expensive. I mean, like $350, $400 plus a night hotels to be anywhere near the center of town that we could see.
If we didn't have
it may just not be it may not be the spot.
Yeah.
So
if we didn't have so many things planned, we have a cruise in October, November, December. We have a lot of cruises at the end of the year. We might have been maybe to pull that off too, but having that much time off isn't really an option. I don't think for us to go to Nashville too.
Yes. Laura Huddleston said Brass Magnolia had great musicians. Yes.
Yeah.
People love all these different things. They love all of them. I know. Carla McClellan's here. What's going on, Carla? Lovely to see you.
Sometimes it's hard. There's so many great things on certain ships that it's hard to remember.
I see you, Traveling Johnsons. How are you guys? Nice to see you. Let's see. Michelle M is stranded. Oh, yes. Listen, if you're flying, all we can do is say our thoughts and prayers are with you. It is a nightmare. Yeah. A nightmare out there.
Yeah.
So Tweety said, is there a place to go see all your upcoming group cruises? At sharonatsea.com. sharonatsea.com.
And then just
there ought to be a link there that you can check out. Thanks for asking.
Click on groups.
Hillary, we appreciate that.
At the top of the page, click on groups, and it'll take you to the groups page.
Blaine, great topic. You may have heard their cruise lines are bumping up currently their gratuities.
Yeah, Norwegian did. Carnival
is following suit, and I wouldn't doubt if Royal is not too far behind.
Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising to me. I mean, I know people get really worked up over it, but I mean, after the pandemic and like with Carnival especially, all that onboard credit they gave to everyone, and now cruising's back, and they're gonna try to make it up somehow. That's just business. And
well, you're right. People are still going to be cruising with like $600 of complimentary onboard credit because of the pandemic. For the next year, and then they're going to get pissed off because they have to pay an extra $70 in gratuities.
Yeah,
come on. But if you want to prepay. If you want to prepay, you can contact your travel specialist, which I can only assume is Sharon.
And you don't have to actually pay that. You just in most cases you just have to add them onto your booking. It's not like you have to physically pay for them at the time you add them on. You just have to have them added on by a certain date usually, or with some cruise lines you have to book that cruise before that certain date. Like any cruise booked after that, then they'll get added on at the higher rate.
The Traveling Johnson said, I swear we weren't following you on the Mardi Gras. Pure point. Oh, you weren't? I was hoping you were following us. That's disappointing. Did Matthew pick your May cruise yet? It's a Pam Humper-Zoomian. Oh, he's got plans, Pam. He's got so many plans.
He has it
I can't keep track of that kid.
He does have it picked, and we'll see if that's the one we end up on, or we end up going in July. It's just... we're pulling some things together. We also have a trip to Minnesota this summer we're going to be taking, and with flights the way they are, we're not sure. We're planning to fly, but we'll see how that goes. We may end up making it a road trip and driving to Minnesota and seeing some other sites along the way, and turning that into another whole adventure. So we got a lot of things.
Speaking of adventures, we are right now in the midst of planning a special adventure, and let me let you guys know now, if you don't know already, it's somebody's birthday month, guys. It's someone's birthday month. It started 4 days ago. Sharon, it is your birthday month, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Tell everybody how old you're going to be. Anyway.
I always forget about my birthday.
Women don't talk about their age.
I always think about others' birthdays, but I just always forget.
I mean, I don't mind telling you that I'm 37. I'm proud of it. But you, I don't know.
But we're going to go somewhere. I don't know where. We have all these ideas. And we'll see.
We had a few. We thought about going to this one place. We see it. Everybody talks about it. I guess it's very popular, but it's only in Texas. I think it's called Busey's. I think it's owned by Gary Busey, the actor. Busey's. It's like a truck stop or something. We thought about going there, but it's just too much of a but it may just be too much of a road trip to drive all the way to Larry Busey's truck stop. So I don't think we're gonna go there.
No.
Sorry, I do that just to get the people fired up in the chat.
I thought about going to Catalina for the weekend. That's one of the options. Thought about going to Disneyland, but Matthew doesn't want to go to Disneyland. So I don't know. We have all these ideas rolling around. We're just not sure what to do.
Does anyone have an extra room that we can just crash in for a long weekend just to celebrate Sharon's birthday? Maybe go out to
Anyways.
dinner. Maybe we'll go. Is there a Texas Roadhouse nearby? We can go there, get one of
Oh
those
my gosh.
awesome blossom, the blooming onion thing, and we'll have a good time. We'll see what happens. Sharon is the best. She truly knows her stuff. You know who said that? Sue O'Connor. Sue,
Thank you,
we love
Sue.
you. You are awesome. You are just awesome.
I was just chatting with Sue.
Were you talking to Sue earlier?
Not chatting, but emailing.
Communicate. You were communicating. We were communicating. We're on board the Wonder. It said Mercy Rodriguez. Everything is wonderful.
Oh, yes.
By the way, we booked the Hilton already. It's funny.
Right.
I know there's a lot of vloggers that went on the Wonder the first week, and there's a couple of them that were like, "Oh, it wasn't as great as it could have been." But come on, you know when you go on an inaugural cruise that things aren't going to be fired up, especially right now.
Well,
so,
they said their entertainment wasn't going to be all out until fall, probably. Anyways, but,
like when we get on the
I
premium.
thought about booking that this summer, actually. But this is Matthew's last year. We probably mentioned this before. This is last year before his birthday in January that he can go to the teen clubs, the kids clubs, and he really enjoys meeting the kids and hanging out there. So we've kind of made this pact with him. Besides the cruises we already have booked on Norwegian, that we would book for the rest of this year only. We will book Carnival cruises because he really loves the Carnival's teen club, the Club 02, and he wants to be Diamond. So before that's his little thing.
And if you were on the last group cruise, his new friend also cruises Carnival a lot, so that's into play.
Yeah. So,
and if you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say.
So there might be a few plans in there with that as well.
Edna's World has the question: is Paradise Beach all inclusive with food and drinks? Edna's World, it is.
Yep.
It is all inclusive with food and drinks. Now there's a lot of people that talk about Sancho's versus Paradise Beach.
Well, that's
Paradise Beach versus Sancho's. Now, when we went there just recently, there's one thing that probably worked against us having an amazing service-oriented experience, and that's because we all got in the pool. And there was literally like 20 of us and more just in the pool, but we were all just lined up on like the edge of the pool. We commandeered the edge, and they kept bringing our drinks to the edge, and they brought food to the edge. But it was tricky for the guy working because there's no chairs, there's no one in a certain place. We're all just running around like crazy.
He would bring stuff, and someone else would be gone, clear over on the other side.
And the poor guy, like the guy would come back and drop off like somebody's chips or something and salsa and a thing, and there's like 12 of us like, I need 2 soul for I need the coconut shrimp. I need another. Let me get the ceviche.
He just writing
and the guy's like, Jesus Christ. So we tipped him well. So I'm sure that at the end of the day, he was like, that was BS, but man, I got paid. So
well, usually when we go by ourselves there, you get your lounge chair. We order stuff in the chair, our food and everything, and we're kind of hanging out there, eating and drinking. We get in the pool for a while and things, but we're not ordering food from the pool necessarily. But we had ordered a lot of food from the pool, drinks, and they were just bringing it all to us. So.
Mo, hold on. Sharon, say that name. Mo. Say Mo's name right here. You tried to say it 3 weeks ago, and boy, you battled
now I'm going to say it wrong because you said that.
Mo what?
I know it, and now I'm not going to say it right.
Mo Arroyos. You gotta get the Arroyos. Here's the shirt. It says, "This cruise is off the chisel. Sharonatsea Travel." This shirt will be coming out very shortly as part of our new shirt lineup, along with the "I Like It Dirty" and some other stuff. So, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much for asking. Let's see what else. Mary Barkley said we're going to be virgins on the Vlogger cruise. It's the first Norwegian cruise for us and first time out of New Orleans. Mary, luckily, there's going to be a few hundred friends of yours will be there to point in the right direction. But let me tell you this. I'm so glad that we arranged the Hilton. That'll be great. And we will see people. But for those of you saying, where's the pre-cruise meetup going to be? Guys, do you know how hard it is to put together a pre-cruise meetup for hundreds of people? There's going to be over 1,000 people in this group.
The pre-cruise meetup, if whoever goes to Bourbon Street, that's probably where the meetup's going to be.
Yes, one way or the other.
And I don't know. We'll probably go down to Bourbon Street maybe for a little while, probably not too long.
Yes, I do not. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now, and this may not be a popular comment by me as I sit here sipping a homemade old-fashioned. Cheers to everybody.
But it is definitely it's a good time in New Orleans.
Yes. I don't
It's
need
something to do once.
I'll go out and have a drink with the masses, but I don't need to be out there on Bourbon Street, and I don't need to be tiptoe dancing through the puke, or playing, like it's like the game Toad where you're jumping across the street, where it's Frogger. Frogger was a game where you're on one side and you have to jump on the lily pads and cross as they're coming up and down the river. You guys know, if you're older, you know the game I'm talking about. And it's the same thing there. You're jumping off of people that are passed out, maybe some 20-year-olds who shouldn't be there, and they're there illegally and they're passed out in the street. There's a lot of stuff going there. Yeah. And as we walk down the street with Matthew, we may just stick a little closer to the hotel and just save all of our energy for the NCL breakaway. Because I can dodge drunks on the breakaway just as easily as I can on the streets of New Orleans, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be there 2 nights before.
Neil Drucker is ready to party. He says, any news on a get together in September for Vegas, Nashville, or anywhere? So Neil, Nashville is looking very challenging. It just is. Vegas just has so many more inexpensive options in a very close area. You can stay in the less expensive part of town if you're a budget-oriented person, and still easily within 5 minutes get to any place that we're getting together. So we're working on that, and it may, if you remember the first year, Sharon was there, Matthew, the whole 9 yards. Last year, Sharon couldn't make it because of Matthew's school, and it may go in that direction again. We'll see. It could just be John and myself doing up a thing. You never quite know. I don't even know if he's out. Oh, there he is. John is out there somewhere. He's either working on a vlog and not listening, or listening, or whatever. But it's still in the planning stages, and it's just challenging to put these things together. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're also working on an Arizona get together again soon too. Yeah. We definitely want to do that. Let's see. Yes, Jimmy Butler saying, have we decided on the Las Vegas meetup? We're working on the Vegas meetup. The first thing that has to do is that I have to communicate with John, and we set up our time off that'll work for us. Mm-hmm. Then we have to see who else is going to go. Then we have to see if it's a doable time. Then we have to check and see what football games are being played. We may actually wait until they announce the official, like the football season, and what games are being played.
Other big thing going on there this year, or was that not football time? You're talking about some race.
No, they were talking about there's going to be like a Formula One race in Vegas, I think.
But
and the draft is going on there.
Is that during the beginning of
Oh my God, that's where we can go for your birthday celebration at the end of the month. We can go watch the NFL draft in Vegas. Would you like that?
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you, she said. Question, will the taxi services be able to get us all to Paradise Beach before it's time to turn around and get back?
Yes.
Yes. Kathy, they do this all the time.
Tons of taxis, and when you get off the ship in Cozumel, there's just tons of taxis.
Yes, there are.
And they're all have a price. Like 1 to 4 people is one price, and like 5 to, I forget if it's 7 or 8 is one price. But there's a sign, and it tells you.
Sharon, truer words have never been spoken. They do all have a price.
Well, so that you
There's
don't.
A price
well,
for
no,
all
but,
of them.
but people always worry about getting taken. That you're going to get overcharged, and one person's going to charge more than the other. But no, they have a set rate. And all the taxi drivers go by that rate. And so, if you're traveling alone, or even 2 of you, you could grab another couple or another person or whatever and share a cab, and go a little cheaper too.
Bill Stain talking about, what about drinking Coke in ports? Coke tastes different in every country. Bill, if you want to, you could try to take a little bit of Coke home from every port, but don't mention it to the customs agents. They might misunderstand you, and you will end up spending a long weekend in the county jail. That is for sure.
Robert Life with Fair said Moderno on Breakaway is awesome. Oh yeah, that's one of the other ones, Moderno. And then also I saw it in the chat, La Bistro. Both of those are really good.
Well, and I know that people freak out about Cagney's Steakhouse. We went there once, and it was underwhelming.
Well, it was because it wasn't on the Breakaway. We went there on the Encore, and we ate at pretty much every specialty restaurant, I think, on the Encore. And so for us, out of all of them, that was probably our least favorite, because the others were just so great. It wasn't that it was bad.
No.
I think on that particular night, it was just a little slow on that night. But other than that, the food was good. was just a little slow.
What's
But,
that at the
but I think
at Cagney's?
Yeah, but I think
No, my food was
not too good.
Was not good at all.
Well, mine was good. It was
Was
just,
not good.
but all the other restaurants on the Encore were like way up there. So
Debbie
that's
Rain said I lost my 600 onboard credit because the couple we were going with had to cancel. But didn't you get like 200 or 150 of that or something like that at least? Didn't you get some of it individually, Debbie? Let me know in the chat if you did, and I'll look for your answer.
well, it depends how they split it up.
Let's see. I see a few people. Karen Griswold's out there. Heidi Leskin, hello. Alex Smith is here. The Spikers, Crazy Adventures are out there. What's going on, Spikers? Chef Makes is here. Says, no, Jamie, my birthday is in June, but thanks. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm behind in the chat. I got to catch up a little bit.
Sharon Toner Clarkson.
John and Diamond are there saying, woohoo, happy birth month to Sharon. Very nice.
Thank you.
What did Sharon Toner Clarkson say? Flights are crazy.
Yeah, they're
well, especially for you coming in from Canada.
I just booked our flights. The other night I booked our flights going to
Oh my God.
Miami in November for our celebration group cruise because I had some credits. All of a sudden we got an email saying we had some credits that we had to use literally the next day or we would lose them, and I'd forgotten all about them. So I jumped online. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use these credits. So I found some flights that were surprisingly, they weren't totally outrageous. So I was able to use our credits and book that. I still got to book our flight home though.
Yes.
I'm waiting because I'm a little unsure on what day we'll be coming home.
That's your tip of the day. You've heard us say it before, guys. Don't be afraid to, when you're booking your flights to a port or anywhere, don't be afraid to split it up into one way. One way there,
I do it all
one
the
way
time.
back.
And I do different.
We do it all the time.
And I do different airlines each way sometimes too. It just depends.
It's fantastic. Look at the ship show coming in with a bagak. What's going on, John? Lovely to see you, buddy. People are just talking all about the get together. They just want to hang. We just want to party. John and I said, wouldn't it be so easy if we just did the same damn thing we did last year? We could just stay at the New York again. We could get together at the beer house. We could go to Tom's Urban for football. Just make it a tradition. What's wrong with that? It's been great experiences every time, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So Tweety said, I thought Buc-ee's was just a gas station, but I'm from Seattle. Yeah, listen, it is. It's just a big gas station with a lot of stuff in it. Yeah. But I have been enjoying lately just busting people's chops about Buc-ee's, and I can't get enough of it. It really gets people fired up. When you say something bad about Buc-ee's, I swear to God, you might as well be talking smack about the Mother Teresa herself. Because you get somebody from Texas and you talk a little Buc-ee's smack. Oh my God. The veins start coming out of their neck. I mean, it's like it's on. Like you think you're going to be fighting with them.
Oh my God.
You think you're going to be fighting. Even with the gratuities going up, you're still going to slip your cabin steward a couple of bills at the end of the cruise. Ask an ATC for good service. We will do that gladly. Yeah. What makes good service? What's the difference? Like, when do you slip them a few bucks? Or when do you say, thanks, we had a great experience, and we'll comment on the comment card that you did a good job? What's the next level service to you with your cabin steward? Let's talk cruising for a second.
Well, I mean, just that they come and clean your cabin. But a lot of times they do extra things, like they'll go above and beyond. Sometimes they not only put the towel animal in your room, but maybe they put something on or do something fun with it, or especially if you have kids, sometimes they'll do extra little fun things with the towel animals for kids, or they know you like something or want something and they do little things. So, times like that where they really go above and beyond, they don't have to do that. They do that because they want to make your experience great. And maybe they're hoping for a little tip too, but they most of them seem to truly enjoy doing that. They just really enjoy it.
Yes. No, I agree. But I mean, and it's
I feel
always
bad
funny
when with any crew, the room stewards, but just anyone, when they get treated badly by people, when stuff's not really their fault and people just go off on it.
Well, what's funny is that on this most recent cruise we just went on, it was the first time, and I can't ever remember it happening before, so it may literally be the first time, where the cabin steward knocked on the door to say hi, and then he didn't know our names.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's never happened before. And I was like, okay, wait a minute. Is this going to be a problem? Is this an issue? How do you not know my name? Didn't you just look at the thing and go, Hello there,
but he came back.
Mr. James and Miss Sharon and
But you
Mr.
know, he
Matthew.
came back around because after that, everything well that we had asked for, or just things he did, like he went pretty much above and beyond. It was
Yes.
great.
People are talking about the 40-ounce beers at the Paradise Beach Club. They are glass. They are real 40s, and it's fantastic. They will give you a thing of ice. They put a 40-ounce beer in there and a couple of cups, and that's how they just are. I don't know whether they get a smoking price on them, but that way they give it to you, and you're just good to go. And it probably saves them from going back and forth 25 times to refill a cup of beer. And we only saw one get broken the time we were there. And I'm not here to blame anybody for it. I'm not here to point any fingers. But if I was, I'd point that finger directly at John from the Ship Show. So that's all I'm going to say. Gina Bird's in the house. Gina and Matt, we will be seeing. We're going to see them on the. Where are we going to see them on the Prima?
On the Prima.
Oh my gosh. Oh geez, that's going to be great. You know what I'm excited about for that Prima cruise in October is getting back into New York for some more pizza the night before.
Yeah.
I can't wait. We need to try some more pizza. That is for sure. Vonnie Bench will be at Paradise Beach next week. Vonnie, that is fantastic. I saw the cruise nuts out there. What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Let's see. What else do we have? Bourbon Street's walkable from that Hilton. Daniel, it totally is. It's a 7-minute walk. We checked into that.
Oh, it's less than 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's a 7-minute walk there, but it's a 27-minute stumble back. So keep that in mind, guys, depending on what time of the day.
Well, it's just like a couple blocks. And then it was a couple blocks the opposite way to go down. I know I plan to go down and have some beignets, so that's walkable for me too.
You're going to go, hold on a second. I am not jackassing, excuse my French, all over for that beignet again. We did it last time, and that was
yes,
the nightmare.
You are.
You can, how about this? I'm sure I don't need to go to that one beignet. You can get a beignet anywhere.
You have to go to that one.
What is the name of that place?
That is the original.
I know, but I forget the name. Do you remember the name of it, or am I putting you on the spot?
Now I'm trying to remember.
What's the popular beignet place in New Orleans? Give us the deal. I got to catch up with this.
I have a whole.
Jeffrey Law's not a big fan of Bourbon Street either.
Of their beignet mix in the kitchen cupboard.
Heidi Leskin, it's funny you asked that question. Have you ever gone to Margaritaville Resort in Nassau? We have not gone before, but we may go maybe soon. Or not soon, but you know what I mean.
It looks like they have some fun stuff.
Jamie will say, how far apart are the two Hiltons? I don't know how far apart they are.
Oh, the two that are on the...
Probably a 10-minute walk.
No, the one Hilton is by the cruise port. So it's about a 5-10 minute drive.
So is that more for like the
so you would have
the
to
Bourbon Street?
If you're at the one by the port, you would have to take a taxi to Bourbon Street. I wouldn't say it's walkable. Probably like a 5 to close to 10 minute.
Arnold Kump said, I'm already going to Vegas another weekend in September, so I can't make it. And we haven't even announced when in September it's going to be, Arnold. So what if it's the same week you're there? Maybe you could make it. Your negativity, I'm not digging it right now. Dana, can you do something about this guy? You know, the guy maybe I should say, the guy is a champion burger eater, but then he comes in here with a negative attitude about I can't make it to Vegas that weekend. He doesn't even know what weekend it is. John, are you going to straighten him out on the Margaritaville cruise that you're going on here?
Cafe Du Monde.
Cafe Du Monde. Oh, you just
I don't know why I had a...
Kathy Drew's getting ready.
I actually didn't look it up.
Australia cruising, picking back up next year. Australia's back, baby. We can finally get to Australia.
Now we can get that booked soon.
Tesselmont said Paradise Beach is $15 for anywhere from 1 to 4 people. Yeah. So get some people in there and somebody share the amount.
Yeah. I think it might be Tess. I know it's 15 from the port that the Carnival ships come on. It may be 17 from the other where the Norwegian ship comes in. Yes. I know there's different prices, and I know coming back, I can't remember if that was Roatan or no, it was Cozumel, I think. On the sign it was a couple dollars more, I think. I don't know if it's because it's a little further, the one way or what, but I thought it was a couple dollars more for the taxi ride.
What, on the way back?
No, on the way there and back. Just coming into
yes, and there will be plenty of taxis on the way back. But I will tell you this: if everyone stays till the last minute, then that will be an issue. So we do the right thing on the way back from Paradise Beach on the vlogger cruise. Don't be afraid to get out of there a few minutes early. We need to space those taxis out a little bit.
And they'll be taxis, outside of Paradise Beach though too, ready to take.
Tesla Monte, get a beignet, Cafe du Monde, embarkation morning by the port. Okay, they have like little satellite stores or something like that.
Yeah.
Let's just.
I'm gonna want them every day.
They got beignet mix right down here at the Safeway, don't they? Come on.
I have some.
The Walmart grocery store.
I brought some home with me last time. Remember, I brought 4 boxes of that stuff home.
Oh my god!
I put it in my luggage.
Choked on beignets. It's a nightmare.
No, I'm gonna.
You know how
have
heavy the
beignets
goddamn luggage was when you brought that down? It was all in the luggage.
I know.
I think we paid extra for that.
I put it in the luggage, and then I'm like, oh my god, where are we going to fit this? And we still had to get on the cruise ship that day, so I had to stuff it in the luggage, and we had to carry it on the cruise ship. Yeah.
Beth Ollinger's there. Hello, Beth. Lovely to see you. Hope you and Doug are doing great. Can't wait to see you guys again. Yes, Cafe du Monde. Everybody chiming in. Thank you, everyone, for the heads up. Thank you.
I've made them before because I have the mix, but they just never.
Kenneth
they don't
Oaks, what's
taste
up,
like
buddy?
they do at the place.
Yeah, you got to get them at the place. Listen, they were good. I'm not going to lie, but we walked. I swear to God, we walked 25 minutes in the middle of the night. You, me, and Matthew. Matthew was scared out of his mind, and it was not.
Oh, that was so long.
And it wasn't. And guys, picture this. It's not a fun party night. It's just the 3 of us. It's not like Sharon's letting me stop every 10 minutes at a bar and throw down some shots and beer or something.
Well,
like
we were out on a mission that night to go to get.
Yeah, you were on a mission.
I was on a mission.
I was on a mission to get back to the room as soon as possible because we had the cruise the next day. So we'll see what happens. Somebody, I know someone mentioned the football season starts on September 8th, but I need to know the game. I need to know when my game is going to be playing. When in Vegas? Is it a Thursday night? Is it a Sunday night? Is it Sunday? Is it Monday night? You got to figure that out.
Sharon Toner Clarkson said, "I will walk forever to get a good beignet." See, and
well,
Michelle
we did that. We did that.
She will go with me for those. See,
good. Then fine.
I have some.
Thanks, Michelle. Then you can take her, and I'll be at the Loop having bourbon at the bar.
All right.
John from the Ship Show and I'll be eating oysters at the Luke. How's that sound? How does that sound? You all can come join us at the Luke if you want.
I'll take the beignet.
Tess Delmon wants to go September 9th. It's the weekend of her birthday. Forget the football. Oh, Tess, we never forget the football. Charles Holland is here. What's going on? Daniel Fields, how are you doing? The city of New Orleans is not smoking, so no cigars under the stars until the ship. Daniel, that's an outrage. We'll find a place. Canadian Barbecue Mafia, what's up? Big fan from Canada. Lovely to see you. Party on the Sea. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very nice of you. We really, really appreciate that. You are awesome. New Orleans has gluten-free beignets. I almost said bagels. Hello, Pia Broderick. Nice to see you again. Welcome to the Monday night live stream. Guys, if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe before you leave. We are trying to push over that 40,000 mark. Sharon, you did it. You hit 40,000 subscribers recently. That is fantastic. And once we get back to some regularity with cruising again, you can just 50, 60,000. It's within your grasp. It is right there within your grasp. 100% you're on, Sharon. Said Sharon. Sharon and Sharon will be there.
Yeah, and
Sharon and Michelle.
Julie Amos says she will go too. So we'll have a whole.
Great. It'll be like you'll be like a gang. You'll be like the Warriors, walking down the streets. What else you got on the agenda there? You had a few things written down. All right. So we covered the vlogger extravaganza. Things are hopping. Paradise Beach Club. I'm gonna give you props right here. You nailed that. That was your doing. You put that party together, and it's going to be wild and crazy.
And we have some more.
And if you're not there, and if you want to do something else, it's cool, guys.
Yeah.
Don't have FOMO. It's going to be 4 or 5 hours of a great time at a pool and drinking, and then we're going to come back to the ship. So you won't miss a ton. There's a bunch of people still going to Sancho's from the cruise. Even people who knew we were going to go to Paradise Beach, but they just love Sancho's.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, and you're also working on something with our guy Johan.
Right.
And Roatan.
Hopefully in another week.
So you got something there to announce here soon too.
Out. So I'm working on 2 different excursions with him, and hopefully we can accommodate anywhere from 200 to 300 people on that excursion. So
all right. Jamie Wilhite said sign me up, but here we go. It's been announced. Here's the bottom line. Alfred Inglesby said Melody will go with you, Sharon, and I will stay with Jamie and John.
Oh, okay.
Boom. Done deal.
Okay.
Put that in stone. Melody and AJ. Now we got the game plan.
Okay.
Now we just need to see what Jennifer Heath's going to be doing. We'll get the band back together. I dated a girl named Beignet. She was really sweet but a little flaky. Oh, Kevin Brubaker. That is horrible and greatness at the same time. We need a black shirt beignets contest. Eat an order and get no powdered sugar on yourself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That would be hard.
Speaking of hard and decisions, so we're trying to figure out what things to do on the cruise ship. Like if there's anything, what to do on the cruise ship. And we'll see, what people can put together. I'm trying to put some ideas together on some stuff.
What cruise? That one?
No, on the vlogger extravaganza.
I don't know.
I've had a few ideas. Can I talk about any of those ideas here? Would it give them? No. Okay. I'm not going to talk about it.
You don't even know if that's what we're doing.
Oh, I know, but I'm having ideas just on things we can do that'll be fun.
Wow.
Because it's not like you can say, hey guys, we're all getting together here.
Yeah. Well.
It's literally impossible. It's almost impossible.
So we'll see. We'll have some stuff coming out.
I saw Kelly Ronaldo earlier is here. It's her birthday month too. Her birthday was just here on the 2nd. So happy birthday to you, Kelly, as well. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Kelly.
Who else is out there? Is Leanne Francisconi out there? I haven't even seen Leanne's name in the chat. Leanne, are you keeping an eye on things out there? I know you're here. I think I did this. Let me see something. She's probably chasing that damn dog all around the place. Let me see. Let's see who else is here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Nancy's here. Leanne's here. The team's here. I just love those ladies. I remember the best time was when we got together with them for this picture. This picture was amazing. It was so good to be with Team SASC. I love those ladies and everything they do, and the men for letting them hang out and be part of our lives, and it means the world to us. So big thank you and a big shout out to them. That is for sure. And don't forget, guys, if you want to go to Alaska and you want to have the best time in the world, make sure you go to the Freezer Bergakov Alaska Group Cruise. Contact Sharon for that group cruise, or any other group cruise, or any cruise in general, and she'll get you booked on a cruise. Is that right, Sharon? Are you booking cruises now?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we gonna? Have you booked your 5,000th cruise yet?
Oh, I'm sure I have.
Really? You think so?
Keep track of them.
Amazing. That is amazing. All right, let's see what else is going on out there. People are all over the Cafe Du Monde talk. They're all over that.
Yeah, you cannot go to New Orleans
and
not
chicory at Cafe Du Monde.
A beignet. I mean, you have to. See,
now Larry Thomas is saying you got to do it. And if Larry Thomas tells me to do something, I'm going to do it.
Yeah. See.
The LD channel, Lashondra, what's up? The LD channel says Cafe Du Monde. Okay, now if
I'm
these
going
guys
to
are
get a big box of them, and I'm going to bring them back to the hotel. So in the morning, I can warm them up and have them
sell them for $10 each.
No, I mean,
to all these hungover people that are dying for something to eat.
myself.
Oh. Everyone wants to, yes, beignets, party food, walking tour. Oh my gosh, that sounds fantastic.
That would be fun.
Yeah, you can bring all the people there, and then I'll do like an oyster eating contest or something. Let's see, what else are we talking about here? Someone's talking about some place where there was some seaweed, but I can't keep up with it.
Seaweed. And a port?
Tesla wants said, this time in paradise, I might actually get into the ocean. Last time I never did. And Sue said the ocean was filled with seaweed. Yeah, you get a lot of that on that coast.
Times a year.
It just stinks, and the places do the best they can to keep it cleaned up. I'll tell you what. How about some info for the group cruise for Thanksgiving, said Julie Amos. What's going on for Thanksgiving, Sharon? Give us a dirt.
We're going to try to do something and maybe do some type of group excursion in one of the ports for anyone interested. We're working on some things. Also for on the ship, a few activities. That cruise will be a little more family oriented. There are, I don't know, not really young kids, I guess, on it, but like tweens and teens, and there's several of those on it.
Yes.
Some families, so it'll be maybe a little different in that way, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to put some things together, which will be coming out soon. We're working on that too. Donna
Calora asked, maybe I missed it, will there be cruise t-shirts made? I'm assuming you mean for the vlogger extravaganza.
That
yes, I'm saying right now, there will be, and I predict what will happen is there'll be a design that's put together, and then you may, I can't say for sure, but there will be a shirt that are made. I think it's
closer. Well,
yes, yeah, but that'll be more. That'll just be a couple months out. One of those deals that'll come much later in the process. So yes, there will be.
Yeah,
some.
We haven't even worked on that.
No, we haven't. But you can bet your bottom dollar that there will be a shirt to be worn, because we want to let the world know that we are part of the vlogger extravaganza. You are part of the vlogger extravaganza, and we are taking over that ship. I'm telling you right now, there will be a lot of pissed off people on there. That's all I'm saying. Hi guys, how many people are booked for the vlogger cruise? I'll be there with my cigars for sure.
Oh my
Justin, it's going to be over 1,250 people. Easily.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Robbie O'Malley is still lurking. Robbie's just waiting for someone to have an NCL question. He will chime in with the exact answer, knowing exactly what's going on. Robbie was on a ship recently, an NCL ship, where they had the issue where they, I think it was in Dominic. Robbie, you can let me know. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say it wrong. But it's one of those ports where sometimes it's very tricky to get into a port. Like Bermuda, we ran into that. There's very narrow passage to get in through, through the channel to get into the port area sometimes. And Robbie was on a ship where the ship got blown off to the side a little bit. His NCL ship, and I think it was the Escape, if I'm not mistaken. And it actually ran aground. It took a hot minute to get it off, and then they decided to fly everybody home. So that was a wild experience he went on. But he said NCL handled it great. They took great care of the people. They gave him all the money back plus another cruise credit. I mean, that's the way to do it, is take care of your people.
Norwegian really takes care of their people.
They don't mess around.
Cancel or do things.
They don't give people the chance to say, "Oh, well, you didn't take care of us," or they don't give people the chance to complain. Like, sorry about your cruise. Here's your money back on this one, and the next one's on us. Boom, done. You're done. It's like you go to a restaurant, and your food's bad. I'm taking care of your food tonight, and the next time I'll take care of that one too. Now zip it, quit complaining, finish your dessert, and get out of here. That's how you handle business. Julie almost said, I just got done chasing our puppy all over the yard to get her in the house.
Oh, wow.
That's probably, yes, that's what Leanne's doing, I'm sure.
Travel Adventures. It's hi, Jamie and Sharon. Hello. How are you doing this evening?
Rhonda Carney's out there too. Hello. Nice to see everybody. It's so great to see everybody again and be back on a Monday night. We miss everybody. We can't wait to freeze our Bergox off, said Bill Staten. Bill, I can't wait to have a number of cocktails with you at dinner. We're going to try 6 or 7 of them. I want to get the same program you were on that last cruise. How long are you guys in New Orleans? I have a couple of recommendations for clubs and food. My Sharina, that's very nice. We won't be there that long. We're going to get in late one day, I think, and have enough time to get some dinner and crash. The next day, we'll probably be bouncing around the hotel, seeing people, saying hi, have some dinner, maybe make our way down to to get the beignets. We'll make our way. See, I said the right thing. I made you smile. Yeah. And then, and we'll get to wherever all the people are to say hi, hang out for a little bit, and then, and then we'll be wrapping.
I know our plan is to fly in Friday, so we'll be there 2 nights. But I don't know. We haven't booked our flights yet, so I don't know what time Friday we'll be getting in. It could be late afternoon. Most likely, it's going to be evening at some point because we're going to try to book our flight in the afternoon so that after Matthew gets out of school, because he's going to be missing the whole next week of school to go. So we really can't leave until Friday afternoon.
Well, we'll see how that happens. So, we'll see how that works out. Yeah. Maybe he can miss a few classes so we can get there early. I just hate to get in early and miss the whole day. Oh, Deb Moser says, how are Brittany and baby Harper doing? Been praying for them.
Wow.
Thank you, Deb. That's so sweet.
They are doing good. Brittany's doing good. She just started a new job in Minnesota. Baby Harper is doing okay, but she's little. She's still barely 7 pounds. Yes.
She is refusing to gain weight, so we're looking into that to see what's cooking.
Yeah.
And they are all in Minnesota. And, of course, and that brings us all the way full circle to where we've been the last couple of weeks, and that's a lot of what we've been doing. Is spending some family time with Brittany and the family. They took off, and, so it was just one of those things where, we shut it down for a few weeks. We handled our business without having to worry about Monday, Tuesday, whatever we were doing on any given night, because we weren't really quite sure what would end up happening, when we'd have the chance to see him and spend time with him. So that was the deal. And now they're gone. We're planning our next trip to go out there. And, they say sometimes the kids fly the coop. I think they say that at the ship show, don't they? So they flew the coop, but we look forward to seeing them again. Oh. And, of course, the bad news is they were the biggest reason why we bought Martini, the side-by-side, to go camping with them. And now that we don't have that resource, I don't know that we're going to have a lot of time to go camping.
Well, we might not camp as much here, so...
if anyone's interested, Martini might be on the market. I'm just going to say it now. Martini is on the market. If there's somewhere in you that makes you say, I have Martini now, and I have the Sharonatsea travel vehicle, I'll get Sharon to autograph it if you want, and we can get you a good deal.
Oh, my gosh. Kevin Brubaker said, "Where is the Thanksgiving cruise leaving out of?" It's leaving out of Miami.
Yes, Miami on what?
It's on the celebration. It's the U.S. inaugural celebration cruise.
So we mentioned earlier about how some people went on the Wonder, the Royal Caribbean's newest ship, the Wonder of the Seas, and they're like, it wasn't that great because it was the inaugural. Our next 2 cruises are going to be group cruises, unless we do something else, which we probably will on the down low. But when we go on the Prima, that's going to be the inaugural sailing out of the U.S. It will have just come over, transatlantic journey. And then the Celebration will be the inaugural sailing of that ship in the U.S. I'm sure it'll come from wherever it's coming from. So hopefully we have a good experience. But I'm excited just to be part of that and get to see the ship and be on the first sailing. It's funny. There's a lot of those that go on, and we seem to always miss them.
Well, we've been on
that Adventure of the Seas cruise back. We never made it on that. Wonder of the Sea. All these kind of things.
Carnival ship.
We were on the first. We were on the Vista, the first cruise back for Carnival, so that was very cool.
Yeah, we make some. It's just, the first one. It's exciting because it's the first one, but sometimes they're not the best always. But this is going to be great because it's going to be a group cruise, so we're going to have a lot of fun.
That is right. It's the best of both worlds. So even if something's not up to par, we won't notice it because we'll be having so much fun. That's the key to the inaugural cruise. Do it as a group and have a blast. Can I change one of my free at sea choices for the vlogger cruise? Asked JP Travel Adventures.
Yeah, sometimes you can. It depends on what type of cabin you booked. So just email me and I will let you know the options.
There you go. Let me see what else we have here. I have. Hold on, my chat seems to have stopped. I gotta do something here. I'm having a chat issue.
Oh,
I'm having a little chat problem. No, I don't think we're frozen. I think it's just the chat's frozen.
Oh no, there it goes.
Yeah, but it's stopping right there. Let me see. Let me see what we can do here. Oh yeah, we're getting a little freeze.
Oh gosh,
looks like we got a little freeze going on.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
The whole thing froze up, it looks like. Let's see what's happening. Let me refresh everything. I'm just going to go for it. I don't know. That says excellent condition. I'm not seeing any comments. I'm not really sure what's going on. All right. Yeah, no, I'm seeing... People are saying they can see us. I can see the chat here. For some reason, just on my computer, there's something wonky going on.
Okay, so here.
All right, well, if we're still here, then we're still here, so we're cool.
We'll have to read the chat from the phones then, I guess.
They can see us. They can see the chat here. Okay. For some reason, just on my computer, there's something wonky.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see if I can get things figured out here.
Let's see.
All right, well, hey, I don't know what's going on here, but we seem to be okay. So we'll just assume that everything's fine and we'll go from there. But I can't see the chat. Oh, I can see it here.
Yeah, I can see it here.
Okay, so we're just going to look down at our phones now and see what's going on. Maybe it's a sign from above, and it's just a sign saying, okay. We can see you, we can hear you. Yeah, see, even John and Diamond saying that. Everyone's saying it's good, it's working, It's working.
We just have to look.
Hold on, let me take a picture and I'll show you guys.
Good night, Thomas.
Okay, there we go. Very weird. Very odd that that's going on. I've never seen that happening. All right, we'll be okay.
Oh, okay, Julie says just keep talking.
Okay,
all
good.
Right, yeah, I'm trying to read the comments from here, but everyone's saying it's all good. But it just seems weird because when we're seeing like.
Steve Morales said, "Is John from the Ship Show working here?" Oh man, I'm sorry about that, John. I didn't tell Steve to say that. He just said it. Let's see. Technical issues. I thought the Ship Show wasn't until Wednesday. Ooh, ouch. All good for me. All right. Well, then everyone's still having a good time. Gonna hop into hop in the bath for a warm night. Linda Cusiak, good night. We appreciate you being here.
Larry Bond
Pam says, Pam Hubbard Zooming says, we're still rolling fine.
Larry says, I just finished a hockey practice. Good to see you two again. Hello, Larry.
Larry, it's lovely to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. Hope all is well for you and the missus. Well, not the missus. You know what I'm talking about. Keep going. It's all good. Mo Arroyo said that. So, all right. Well, then fine. Okay. It's tricky because then I just can't see the chat on the computer, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why it's being like that. And then I try to refresh, and it's just a weird Google deal. Google's being weird. It won't let me refresh my screen.
Oh
well. What are you going to do? Let me see if maybe I can pull it up somewhere else. Yeah, that's so weird.
So,
Sharon.
anyway, speaking of what were we talking about before all that happened?
We're talking about beignets and vloggers, the celebration cruise, and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I am
easy. I know what you're about to say right now, and you better tread very, very lightly right here.
Oh, I don't know.
Very, very lightly.
What?
Very lightly.
I wonder.
Oh, I know exactly what you're about to say when you go, I am, yeah. You just better watch yourself right now.
I wonder if you really know what I'm going to say.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say. Go ahead, say it. Go ahead. The people will know.
No, I was going to say we have, we also have the New Year's Eve group cruise again on the Radiance this year. That's going to be fun. Some of the same people have booked it as last year, and that's. I feel like I want to just do a New Year's Eve cruise, not even necessarily group cruise, but just a New Year's Eve cruise every year now because they're so much fun and you can just get on the ship. You don't have to worry about driving home. You can just celebrate and a lot of fun.
And what else were you going to say about the celebration? I know what you're going to say.
About the celebration?
You were going to say you're thinking about trying to do a back-to-back
on the
celebration with Matthew, and I can't do it.
I am thinking about that.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
I'm thinking about staying on the ship the week after the group.
That ain't going to play.
Well, we'll see about that.
Homie, don't play that.
We'll see about that.
Oh, hey, no. Oh, no.
We'll see.
You will not, I will not authorize that. Get Matthew to fix a computer. Teens can fix anything. Great question. Don Ash Sr., can you take the drone on the breakaway for the vlogger cruise? All right, so technically...
We took it on our...
Technically,
no.
Technically, no. NCL does not allow drones on the cruise ship. Now, you can run the risk of taking it, and maybe they won't say anything, or maybe they will take it and hold it until you get off the ship in a port.
They might hold it till you get back from your cruise.
Or they might hold it till you get back from your cruise. That's a chance you can take. But part of their list of things you can't bring includes a drone. Yeah. So just be aware of that and just know that.
So it is on their list. So it's kind of one of those things where you're taking a chance. If you bring it, you're taking a chance.
Do you have a favorite deck on the Carnival Freedom? 6th or 7th. We're going to be in the back on the 7th deck. Sounds like a great spot for me, Nurse Ava Michelle.
Yeah, that's a great. If you're on the aft facing, 7's great because you have cabins above you and below you. So that's a great spot.
John and Diamond said, we'll be on the New Year's Eve cruise. Oh, yes, that's going to be fantastic. Yeah, the fields, you guys should go on the New Year's Eve again. Now that you've broken your Carnival virginity, your Carnival cherry, whatever the term is you want to use. Mo Royals, I was drinking it was a homemade old-fashioned, and it was with Woodford Reserve. They were out of Buffalo Trace, like a lot of places are. Apparently, we drank it all on the cruises. New Year's Eve, my favorite cruise of the year, said Robbie O'Malley. Robbie, but we're going to change that. The Prima, when you see us, is going to be your new favorite. Big G and Snuggles are here. What's going on, cruise? Are you taking Martini on the vlogger cruise? Because that's going to be off the chisel at the sail-away party.
Oh, my God.
Will Boswell also be at the celebration party? No, Boswell will not be. No. I don't know. I don't think Boswell will make it. We'll see what happens. But thank you for asking about Boswell. Boswell is getting very, very old.
Yes.
Boswell was ready for a trip out to the woods.
No, he's not.
And maybe not a trip back. Boswell. That's all I'm saying. Celebration, back-to-back celebration. That's what Sharon is going. Yes, Sue O'Connor says Sharon is the boss. See the trouble you start? Now you have Sue O'Connor pitted against me. We'd love to do New Year's Eve cruise someday. Beth and Doug, then come on. This coming year, 2022 to 2023. It's going to be amazing.
It's just a quick drive over to California.
It'll be fantastic. You can fly the drone to your balcony and then you board it. Yes, you could. If you know your cabin and where it is, you
Oh
could
my
just
gosh.
throw the drone up there, land it on the balcony. They may or may not even notice.
Oh.
So that's a
yeah.
great idea, Daniel. We could try that.
I don't think I would try
Steve
that.
Brown said everything is a go until you get caught. You're right about that, Steve. You are so right about that. Kind of like you can't bring your own Buffalo Trace to the rooftop bar at the Tremont, said Arnold Kump. Yeah, Arnold, if there's one thing you know about me is I'm a rule follower. I'm not a rule breaker. So if someone says you can't do that, then I'm the first one to shut it down. We're back.
It's the same.
We are back, baby. We're back.
Huh.
I mean, I think we're back. I'm
Is it
not
the
sure if it'll
same-
come back.
The same one or a different?
It should be the same one. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
It's going to take a minute. We're back. We're back. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you smell us?
There's nobody
You're back.
there.
See you now. See that? We fixed it. We did it. We just wanted to get rid of 120 people, so we did that, and then bye, everybody. And now you guys are still here. You're back. Yes, yes. The audio's off, though. No, I'm here. I'm hearing it, Brandon. I'm there. I'm there. See you loud and clear.
Oh, the
He
audio.
said, "Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda." You're rocking way downstairs. Same one, yes, but a bit of a delay on the voice and the video. Well, maybe there is. I don't know what could be going on. Maybe that's a sign from above that it's time to wrap things up.
Say
It's
goodnight.
because it's our new little setup that we have here, and we had to change some things here as far as putting together the live stream. Well, there's 122 people there, so things can't be all bad. And I can even see the chat again. I feel like we owe these people a few more minutes of our time.
All
if
right,
nothing
audio is working and is slightly delayed. Oh, that's Danderfield.
Perfect, said Joanne Orsby. All right, well, we're back. I don't know about the delay. If you're getting a delay, you might just want to refresh your browser, and that ought to fix it for you, in my opinion. Not that I know anything about anything, but there you have it. Looks fine to me. Thank you very much. Robert Rayburn, Alfred Inglesby, Julie Amos, Debbie Range, Crazy Cat Traveler, Tess Almond, T, Diane Carlson, Debbie Smith. Thanks for being here and hanging in there. Crazy Cat Traveler, Gary Porter, Lindy Lou is here. Rodney Carney, Chef Miggs, Tess Almond, Amy Franzak, CMPJ519, Ty Humberzumian, My Sharon is still hanging in there. Big G and Snuggles, Karen Griswold, Vera Jolly, Neil Drucker, LD Channel, Arnold Kump says we're back. Thank you, everybody. Stephen Z, thanks for hanging in there with us a little bit. Jamie fixed it. Thank you so much. I did fix it, Steve. I fixed it. I feel like oh my gosh. When the dude why am I forgetting his name? In the movie Castaway. Who was the star of Castaway? You remember him? The actor. Somebody help me out. The actor, Castaway. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Bosom Buddies. You know what I'm talking about. Forrest Gump.
Yeah, the
Somebody. Why can't I remember that name right now?
we're
It's
bad
insane.
remembering anything tonight.
I know. I'm not. I'm off. It's because I haven't been on. Tom Hanks. Thank you so
yeah.
much. Yes. When Tom Hanks, when he made the fire for the first time, and he said fire.
Oh my gosh, that's
It was not a good freeze picture, Rhonda. No, it was not. There we go. Sound's back again. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Leanne Francisconi's like, I stayed up for this.
oh, just sent me that.
Yes, thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed that video capture of me going. Let me say that again. When Tom Hanks said, "I have made fire." That's what I was trying to get the point across. It's probably a good idea to get off. I know that might be telling me something. Believe me, I took a screenshot. Oh Jesus! You're welcome, everybody. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Leanne. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I'm having some computer issue. Something's a little out of whack. So maybe we just should say thank you to everyone. We really, really had. Don't yell fire again. That could have been a Steven Z. You're right about that. It's always a good idea to get off. There you have it. Thank you, Tess, for that. You're right about getting off. But anyway, I digress. No, you don't get a future cruise credit for this crazy cat traveler. You just have to suck it up. You guys have been awesome. We're so glad to be back. We can't wait to see you again. Next week we'll be here. We're going to go watch some basketball now. I need to see if North Carolina... Yeah, the college championship is tonight. I got to see if North Carolina pulls off the big victory, right? Let's go, North Carolina. Who's with me? Let me know in the chat before you leave. And until next time, guys, you've been great. Thanks for joining us. From all of us here at Sharon Travel, from me, from Sharon, from Matthew, from Boswell, from Lucy, from everybody here, from Leanne, from Nautical Nurse Nancy. Have a great trip, Nancy. Leanne, take care of that puppy of yours. And until next time, guys...
We'll see you next week. Happy cruising. And hopefully whatever's going on this week won't be going on next week.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. We're going to have to reboot or something. Something's a little wacky or wonky. And it wasn't like, we thought maybe there's a lot of work going on in the neighborhood. We thought maybe that had to do with it. But no, because the computer actually shut down. So there's something out of whack. We're going to fix it up. We'll be back better than ever. And thank you, guys. We love you. Have a great night. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. Double check. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys. See you
Goodbye,
next week.
everybody. Have a great night. Now let's see if we can turn this off without breaking anything, shall we? Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this for the people. Because they want to get out of here with some jams, with some tunes, with the theme song, Sharon Travel. Here you go.